joining us again for another discussion on Let's Talk. I am Ariel, and we have Abraham here tonight, and we're going to dive right into our first topic for tonight. And of course, normally I don't do any type of reporting on celebrities or anything that's not my thing. But of course, with everything going on in the media with the R. Kelly situation, I feel like the situation kind of still deals with parents and things that's going on in everyday life. I am not a parent, of course, but I'm definitely fit to chime in on this shit. So, tonight's topic, based off of the things going on, a lot of people have their opinion on whether the parents or the children of the R. Kelly molestation shit should be charged in the crime along with R. Kelly. So tonight's topic is going to be how responsible should parents be for their child's safety. Evelyn, you have a kid. So do you think that the parents should be charged or even brought to any type of crime based off of everything that has been exposed in the media? And going forward in today's life, how responsible should parents be for their child's safety?
Put everybody in jail. Everybody.
I agree.
At the end of the day, if you ask me, the parents are more responsible than R. Kelly.
I agree.
Because at the end of the day, he is a grown man. He ain't raping these women. They are willingly having sex with them. Meaning, if they weren't willing to have sex with him, he probably wouldn't have had sex. That was
or it
totally
would have came out a long time ago.
Right, later. Or either you would have waited or something. At the end of the day, you have to be responsible for you. Yes, he attempted to have sex with you, but you had sex with him back. He wasn't successful with every woman that he shot at. Some bitches had to quit their job and stop working for him or whatever it was. It's up to you whether or not you want to move forward with this guy. The children, I'm trying to be respectful.
Bitch, be real. You know this is Let's Talk.
The children ain't none. I don't even know about no manipulation, none of that, because I was one of the most locked down kids there was. I was very sheltered. So I know ain't no way in hell you spend to talk about at 14, 15, 16, you ain't know what the fuck was going on.
As the child or the parent?
As the both. Both. You ain't finna tell me somebody just, unless you just ignorant or something, like slow. You knew exactly what you were doing. Even when you were lying sometimes about where you was and what you were doing, you knew to lie. And clearly it was pretty fucking good at it because you got away with it. At the end of the day, it is the parents' fault and it is those children's fault. Y'all knew exactly what was going on. He promised you a dream, whatever the fuck it was, whatever he dangled in front of your face to get your attention that you wanted, you got bought.
Ain't them little girls' fault.
I think that
It's not them
decision.
little girls' fault.
Yeah, it may not be all of them, but
now the older women is absolutely, listen, the older ones that was 25 and under, listen, all of that shit was your fault. Because that shit had happened. Yeah, like,
and what you mean?
You are 25 and still dumb.
You all just thought that you was gonna be the one, like most women who meet certain men, think they're gonna be the one to change him. But as for the kids and the young ones, I do believe that the children played a part in it as well, because at the end of the day, for every action, there is a consequence.
Absolutely.
So, yes, were they equipped to make that decision? Absolutely not, and that falls on the parents.
I agree.
But you gotta understand, too, kids are gonna be kids. Kids rebel, but it's just
They lie.
the level of rebellion that all these women the children has went through is to me falls from lack of parenting.
Right.
And there's no way that if you parented your child would stand in your face blatantly and tell you that they're gonna go somewhere you told them not. Most kids who have any form of respect for their parent go sneak out,
Absolutely.
try to get away with it.
Yeah.
But for you to blatantly stand in my face and say, I'm gonna go whether you tell me or not, that didn't happen when she met R. Kelly. That was going on from when she started talking.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that's a lack of parenting, and all of the parents, I am sorry, should have some form of guilt in this man's crime.
Yes,
If they ain't being charged, I feel like he they can, but still, if you
They
think
play
that
a
it's
part
not
in
your
it,
fault, even though you may have not had the parenting that you need, at the end of the day, you are still a willing and able-bodied person that can make decisions. And it's sad as a child, you had to learn in that situation that your bad decisions still affect you just like it affects others. They played a part in it. Those kids that were skipping school and going, I skipped school, so I can't put that on the parents.
All the time.
My mama was at work.
They was misguided. If y'all like,
Just because somebody is misguided don't mean that they
Because
don't
we had an awesome upbringing. We got our ass whooped for everything, all
y'all
that shit. I
had
got my last
consequences.
in the 12th
Y'all
grade.
had consequences. They ain't had no
It's
consequences.
called
Exactly, but
peer
even
pressure.
still, that's what
They
I'm
ain't
saying.
have no consequences.
Regardless,
Their parents handed them over.
yeah, but you still.
That's a
made
whole different
decisions.
upcoming than what y'all had. Y'all had a righteous upcoming.
But
They
at the
have.
end of the
We
day,
just gonna give you
it's
whatever you want.
probably
So let me
You
listen to
gonna
me.
make us some
That
money.
makes no
That's
sense.
bad. You
Because
gonna make us
if you
some
are
money,
14
baby.
and you gonna shoot somebody and you stand in front of a judge and say I wasn't raised right,
Look,
do you think
look.
that they gonna care
Look.
about any of that?
Melly mama said that Sack Chaser threatened her. So Melly, the little rapper boy, he just killed his partner, Sack Chaser and Juvie. Now Melly mama got a video out saying that Sack Chaser threatened her with a little gun. So you know he finna get out.
Who the fuck is Melanie?
Exactly,
rapper.
these little rappers.
But still, that doesn't make a difference. At the end of the day,
No,
if
right
you
or
go
wrong.
and you commit a crime and you make a
You
bad
said no right or
decision,
wrong.
if you stand before a judge, that judge is not. You can't say I wasn't raised right. I didn't do.
So I got with the wrong crowd.
That's right.
Upbringing though.
It does not matter.
You
That
can't
part.
say that, but
Them
that's
two
a
different-
That
peer
part
pressure is a motherfucker.
It is.
Like peer
That part
pressure.
falls on the parent. The upbringing falls on the parent, but the decision that was made to rebel against what your parent was saying falls on that child.
So
But I don't feel
Period.
like the children was rebellion, depending on what your mama
right,
told
because they
you.
might have been with the shit, bitch.
Yeah.
You probably didn't even have to fight a sneak
Right,
for.
like depending on what my mama said, I'm finna go do what my mama say, cause at the end of the day, that's my mama. So I don't feel like it's the children's fault. Whatever was put into their head, they probably thought it was the right thing to do.
I can understand that, but at the end of the day, they still have to take a fault in it. Because you made the
absolutely.
decision. You
Now,
knew
you
right
could've
from
said
wrong.
no.
That's why we
Right.
sealed a secret.
Right.
You,
Right.
If you knew that wasn't wrong, if you thought that was right, you would have been telling your friends you was fucking R. Kelly, everybody around you like a young girl do when she dating an
You
older
knew
guy.
it was wrong.
You knew it was wrong, so you
So now
had
y'all
to
see
know.
why the brainwashing and manipulation come into play. Because after he got with them, they had to cut ties with everybody that
I
they knew.
understand.
So they couldn't tell nobody nothing.
That
See what
part
I'm saying?
doesn't follow
You
that.
got
That's
bought.
the
I'm so
brainwashing.
sorry.
And now
He
that
promised
comes
you
into play.
something, a
But
better
at
life,
the
a
end
better
of the day,
lifestyle,
your
and you
parents
said,
So you
hand
can't
you
blame
over
the
to
children.
them.
You gotta
At
blame
the end of the
the
day,
parents.
your parents hand you over to them.
Absolutely.
which is why I feel like they should
That
be
was
responsible.
That's the
My
parents.
thing is,
the cops gonna be there every day. We finna wear Chicago police out.
I
Cause I want my
That
back.
part of it
Right.
falls on the
There was
parents.
Right.
never
See,
ever
the
a
problem is that people just trying to put this 100% blame on one person.
right.
And everybody in this situation
Share.
has a fault in the
Every-
crime.
Right, all three parties.
Period. The children, all of them.
And
Period.
blame the kids.
I understand you don't want to, but reality is reality.
Cause some of us kinda grown now.
Like, we're
Nah,
talking about
that's
15,
wrong.
16.
And if you so devastated and
Still
so hurt,
tearing
why are
it
you
down,
still
I can't blame
entertaining
you.
this man afterwards? Why are you still going to his concert? Why are you still having VIP passes? Why are you still communicating this with this man if you so told the fuck up? But now you want to come out on some, I'm a survivor?
I'm a survivor.
I say it's a thin line between love and hate.
No, you are a female who got her heart broke. And you got cooped up with a bunch
But
of
you
other
know
women who
what?
got their heart broke too.
It's
Y'all are
been
sad behind this.
Yeah.
Why is
The
you
one that met him
crying?
at the courthouse.
What you on here crying for?
I-
You recruited for him.
And you saying that ain't her fault? She didn't play no part in that, bro?
I ain't talking about the grown ones now. I'm
She
talking
wasn't
about-
grown. She was 14 going to that courthouse and going to that man hearings.
Well, hey, what her
Like,
parents
come
were.
on
What her
now.
parents were. Because
At work.
you
At
can't
work.
make certain decisions at a certain age on your own.
At work.
And she on TV with me. So,
She said her mama was at work and she would skip school and go to the.
but she was on TV with me. They had her on TV, so your parents never saw this. The parent never
fault-
got word
That's fault
none
on
of
the parent. That's that parent
And
fault.
that's what he's saying. It shouldn't fall on the child. It should fall on the parent.
Yeah,
So-
not all.
Not
That's what I'm
that,
saying.
that part, but not
All-
all of it.
not all of it.
let y'all would have did it. You would have never seen now part of listen to now another lyric that motherfucker made. Till you was grown.
Absolutely, I
So
agree.
it's consequences.
But
They ain't
most
never
parents,
had no
a lot of
consequences.
then you got to think too that a lot of parents on there
Yeah.
they started off talking about and saying that they couldn't be around their child as much because they worked so much. They
I
was a
understand.
single
Excuses.
parent
I
and all
understand.
this. But at the end
understand.
of the
No
day,
excuses.
you got to put your children first.
And if that's the case, then where's somebody that can be around your children? You gotta find somebody you
Somebody.
trust to keep your
You
child.
know who it was? It was Kels because he had the breed.
Well,
I take care of him. You ain't gotta worry about none of this no more.
Yeah.
You
And
sold
they was
your
like,
children.
okay.
Right.
That's
They was
sold
like,
it.
okay.
Yeah. And everybody putting the blame on Kel, and everybody just
They
sitting around talking
delivered
about these
them
parents
to-
like, oh, boy, boy, let me tell y'all something. If we would have ran away from home and stayed gone, my daddy caught wind of us being up in a studio in a lot.
With a
Listen,
celebrity.
fuck the police, fuck the president, fuck the
FBI.
military, fuck all the assassins. He is gonna tell the world
My
now
daddy.
to come and get us. And we're looking
They
at these
did
boys
We don't
sitting here and just allowing a man to say, your
Right.
daughter saying, oh, I'm not coming home, and he's saying, oh, she don't want to come.
Right. They just
Bruh.
raise their hands up
And he
and let
sitting
it
there with
go.
his wife.
But then
Like, that's what
again,
killed
how
me.
were they raised? How were their parents raised?
Yeah.
True.
Because at the end of the day, Tony didn't let us go nowhere. You can't spend the night nowhere.
Mhm.
If a
We
man
couldn't.
looking at us hard too long, baby, what you looking
Yeah.
at? She a child.
Yeah.
So,
Exactly. So you don't hand your precious gems over.
Over
Yes.
to nobody.
So-
To nobody. I fuck a career.
Them folks is off in the right
And
track.
then you
I
sit
wish
on camera and
Caleb
say
would.
you
Caleb
did.
won't have no
I
teeth,
have
no
no-
teeth to walk
I don't care how old you is, as long as you in here. Oh no, no.
And
And
Not
then
doing
for
that.
those women to get on that, for anybody that sit there and believe what those two young ladies are saying is to be blind, especially if you are a woman. Sitting there watching them two young ladies talk, you can tell everything they're saying was scripted, even the crying and the body movement. To sit back and watch a 22 and a 23-year-old, I think, defend that man to that capacity to where they would throw away their parents on national TV. That's the parents' fault in it. But the consequences behind what they got to go through is solely on them. That's on
You
them.
made the decision. No matter how you were raised, no matter what you went through, at some point through life lessons and experiences, you learn that you cannot keep holding on to that shit. Oh, my daddy was an alcoholic. Oh, all of this shit that you talk about, I grew up in the street, I grew up poor. At some point, you're going to learn through experiences that you're not going to be able to continue to blame that. You're going to have to make a decision to whether you want to go left or right. So you're going to learn on your way out. It's a learning lesson. Take it as such. You made a bad decision. You got gypped. It ain't no different if you walking down the street paying the little man with the card game and he gypped you out your money.
Yep.
You gonna blame the nigga with the cards because he get his hustle on? You shouldn't have been out there. No, my nigga. You could have kept going. I'm so sorry. You got a lot of responsibility in there.
Yeah.
You gonna learn your motherfucking
And
lesson.
then the fact that it was history to this man.
Right.
This wasn't the first time this man, this had been decades and years of allegation. Unproven allegations, of course, but at the
And you
end of the
still-
day,
The
you
sex tape
still-
was already out. And
Yeah,
that
exactly.
Man, and that man sat there with his wife and said, I handled. I was at the concert with him. And
I didn't know the extent. To his
as a
crime.
father, why would you allow your child? One of the girls,
I think
one of the girls went to the R. Kelly concert with her parents, and they made sure that she got up on stage with R. Kelly.
Yeah. And that was
This
after
is
the
your
sex
father.
tape. After he
Like,
was
really?
about the
so your
little
mom
rape.
and your dad was.
Yes,
Both of them.
Yeah.
that's how she met him. That's how she met him, and
Yeah.
then she went to Alabama, a singing career, and all of this stuff.
Mhm.
And y'all knew that man had a past.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is terrible. Of course, to me, of all people, the parents should have the most fault. They should get the most time.
I agree.
Because things parents watch. Whether you was a single parent, whether you had to work too much, at the end
Your
of the day,
responsibility.
your number one responsibility as a parent is to provide and protect your child at all costs.
At all times.
And I saw no parent on that interview get on there and say, I failed as a parent. I would be more willing to listen to you talk if you would have first got on here and talked about how you fucked up. But everybody getting on here putting this blame, y'all knew that was a lion. Y'all knew that was a predator. And you sent your baby to a predator and said that I don't think he gonna do it.
That's how you knew they was paid.
I don't think they got no money from our kid.
Crazy as
I
hell.
think it was a bunch of just talking and I'm gonna get you this and I'm gonna do this.
He probably
Send
thought
you
like
the
was paying bills
Yeah,
and
they
shit.
pay your
Who got
rent.
paid then?
They got
Yeah,
paid.
that's what I'm
Oh, I
saying.
went on the
Even
stand
if,
somewhere.
even if it was just $500, that's what I'm saying. They
You
still
exchange
got
money
some
for
type
your
of
child.
money, period, for this to happen.
And you know what? Not to this extent, but even in everyday life, with all the shit going on with these young children now, these parents are doing the same thing, y'all. As much as these children be out, I be thinking, where the hell are your goddamn parents?
All the time. I see it
And
all the
why
time.
the fuck are you out this
Driving
way?
all the time. I don't think that would be broad day. Like I saw like a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old walking down the street. I was a kid. What the fuck? And we ain't answer. Why the fuck are y'all walking down the street, old man?
And where y'all going?
Where you came from?
And where your parents?
Where you
It's the
fucking
way
at?
it's your.
Sure,
It's-
ain't mature as we were when we were younger.
No, but I ain't gonna even say the world went bad. It's just that everything is more exposed now because
Right.
of camera phones and social media. But at the end of the day, I feel like what kids lack is the respect that we had, not just for our parents, but adults, period. An adult, period, could knock the fuck out of us, and I couldn't understand that shit growing up. But it made me respect my elders, period. These children don't respect us for one, because the grandma is just as young as the mother, and then you have a young person who is just as unstable trying to live their life while trying to care for. So I understand the odds are stacked against you, but as parents, you gotta be able to say, bitch, don't nothing come from my goddamn children. And I don't believe no parent whose child was a victim of R. Kelly put their children first at no point.
In the whole
Period.
situation.
Period. I don't care if that motherfucker ran away 2 times a goddamn hour. Bitch, I'm coming. We gonna play this game all day.
First of
All day.
all, on the wrong way
Hey.
one time, and then your parents had a right to put your ass on
Yeah.
at the moment.
Listen to me. I ran away one time, y'all, and I came back. My dad had took. And y'all didn't take all the furniture on. He took my shoes. Like I didn't have no feet.
Every last one.
Like all my shoes was gone. He's like, bitch, you run out of this time you gonna be barefoot. But just looking back on it, I understood the level of concern. Like, and he came and motherfucking goddamn was knocking at my goddamn boyfriend door.
Sure did.
Come bring your ass outside now.
You could call the police up until your child 18, because I was 18 when I ran away, so they couldn't do me.
I was terrified to call the
That's what I'm
police.
saying.
I ran away before I called the police.
Exactly. I never called police.
I was being called fire department, ambulance, anything.
I
Y'all
got
don't
one.
call nobody, bitch.
Right.
Nobody.
I run away first.
Mm-hmm.
Then he was coming.
Mm-hmm.
And he came. Every time.
single
Every time. Get your. You don't get to make that decision yet,
And
big dog.
it was a lot of men and males on that interview, fathers and uncles, and as men, like, you know this man is doing something, even if the child is not as knowledgeable of the past. You as an adult and a parent, everybody knew R. Kelly and his fucking past. And even if you didn't, once your child came in contact with him, why would you not do your homework?
Still trying to see how
Yeah.
your child came in contact with me.
That's why you know they were paid. The 12-play album was already out.
That album was so
Them
long.
kids wasn't
Them
even
kids
thought.
And now we weren't supposed to listen to it when it
That
came
wrong.
out.
Show
I knew all the words.
Right.
And them kids wasn't even thought of. So them parents knew. That's how you know it was money. That's the only thing gonna make a black person smile.
As I think about it, I don't even
And
think I
then
knew what the hell he was talking about. When
I
I
did.
listened to
I
it,
just
I was
looked
like,
at the sound of
yeah.
his voice.
Everything.
I knew he was talking talking about love.
That's why the kids can't be accountable. Because just like you said, you love the sound of his voice and this.
I also
So
had parents around me, right?
But by them not having that, they love the sound, they love this, then they love his appearance. They love what he can do for them. Then it became sexual. Something they never had before.
So you saying none of
they
that's their
can't
fault?
they
None.
can't be accountable
Why?
for all the ones that the
I ain't
parents
saying all
can't
of
go.
it.
I'm saying the one that the parents can't go.
Yes,
Even
they
still,
can.
even still, because they fell in love.
What
Because
do
he
you
promised
mean?
them this, and he said, "Baby, if you do this,
Out of the
for me, I'ma
whole
do this for you."
situation, the kids have no fault. None. That's bullshit.
You ain't innocent.
That's
baby.
bullshit, bruh.
Not no, just
Them
no
children,
innocent
this
bitch.
ain't
That
no
man
six-
Who had no control in the situation. Lies.
When I hit 18, I couldn't fuck with a 14-year-old. So when I hit
I
21, I couldn't fuck with a
understand all of
16-year-old. Like dead ass. Bitch, where your ID? I'm sorry, but I'm 21. Like, I'm dead ass.
Right.
You ain't got no ID? Oh, shit. You ain't got no ID? Well, you gotta get the hell on. Like, I ain't trying to hear that. Oh, I'm 18 and I ain't got... No.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
You
No.
ain't 29.
No.
I'm black, I'm brown.
No.
Alright. Nah, I don't give a fuck.
Bro, I
It's their
disagree.
fault.
They got fault.
Cause there's something in the
They
water.
got
Them
fault.
girls weren't built like
They
how
wasn't just
built.
no robot.
Right.
At
No.
12, these little 12-year-olds weren't
No,
built like that when I was 12.
Yeah. Yeah.
These little children built the real.
But they ain't on no artificial
Let me tell you
intelligence, no
something.
robot, like they ain't got no
These
brain.
It was only one girl, and it may have been more before, but it was one girl out of all the girls that he had came in contact with that said that he broke her virginity. All of the girls he dealt with before that had already been sexually active. So you cannot
So
say
you gotta
that.
it's what they said.
Still, he can manipulate anything. You can take
No,
So you can't question nothing they saying. They said that they were
You can
sexually
take
active.
a 33-year-old airhead and manipulate her to this
I
day
did not say
and
that.
make
They
her
did
change
not
her
say
whole
that.
life story.
What I'm saying is that they
So if
still
that's the
share
case,
No.
No, but if that's the case, then that means you can't trust anything that they say. If you're saying that you can manipulate somebody and make them change their life story,
Money-
they that
money
weak-minded,
can.
then you
Money
discrediting the
It's
witness.
people out there
Money
that
can't.
weak-minded though.
I
That's what I'm saying.
agree.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
if that's the case, then that means you can't believe shit they say. Because they so young-minded, somebody could have manipulated them to say
That's
that
why
shit before the
They
interview.
ain't even supposed to be up
If,
there.
exactly. So if that's the case, fuck what them bitches talking about. If you want to put it that way, if you so weak-minded
They
and manipulative
they
that somebody
all
can get you
up
to
on
say
what he did.
anything, then somebody could have got your ass to say this shit on this camera.
Exactly. They all up on the way he did.
Exactly. So at the end
That's
of the
where the
day,
brainwashing
you
come
just
in.
discredited
It's
your
really
whole story.
manipulation, but they call it brainwashing because he got money and he black.
And that means somebody else
It's
is
really
brainwashing.
just, it's really
It ain't
just
her.
manipulation. It's not a
That part
brainwash because
occurred.
they ain't sit there and
I'm
just
not
have a
disagreeing
shit.
that the brainwashing didn't occur.
So it
What
ain't
I'm
brainwashing.
disagreeing is that they can have
But
fault in this
it's really
situation.
manipulation.
It was. I agree. And I'm pretty sure it was manipulation.
It was manipulation.
Very well
it was
manipulation.
brainwashing. It was the parents' fault. It was all of that. But they shared a fault. They don't even share even. They may share the less fault of all parties, but they share a fault in this situation.
They fought again.
Y'all, we just got done watching this
They
movie
was-
yesterday, bitch. It's documentary.
they
It's
was
called Abducted.
I watched that shit.
Oh my gosh.
They was-
Stupidest shit I ever seen in my
That
life.
shit's
Abducted in plain sight. Them bitches let their child get kidnapped about 3-4 times by the same motherfucker. The same motherfucker. They naked. No, and then he started fucking both the
Oh,
parents.
yeah.
Both the parents. The mama and the dad.
I don't even want to watch no more.
Yeah.
It's just
It's the stupidest shit. This person kept your baby. He was supposed to take that bitch horseback riding on a Thursday. And that nigga kept that hoe for 35 days.
Make sure you bring her back at a certain time. Bitch, you got two up children now. Why all you ain't going?
And you got kids your damn self. So
Why
why the
your
fuck?
children ain't
So
going?
If
did
you
Kelly
taking
get
my
them
kid-
wives too then? Is that what happened? Did Kels get the wife too
They
then?
was too young.
He probably was getting their mama too, though. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. He probably was fucking their mama too.
I don't doubt it.
No,
I don't
man,
doubt
that's
it.
what happened.
I think a lot of twisted shit happened in that situation, but again, on all parties.
Everybody-
And just bringing that shit into everyday life, I feel like parents need to be more mindful of the things that kids get into. These kids getting into more shit than we did when we was fucking young. Like, I know we did our shit, but damn. And then they doing this shit openly, and half of them doing it with their parents. So of course, it's a lot of shit need to change. But at the end of the day, if you are a parent, especially with little girls, like, come on now, y'all know it's sick folks out here in this fucking world. Y'all know people goddamn ain't who they say they are, and y'all just need to be more mindful. Check up on your children.
I'm going to jail behind mine.
Hey, listen, I'm going to jail behind my unborn child. It ain't even here yet. I don't even know if I'm ever going to have any, but I definitely will tear down the world. But we're going to close this topic out, y'all, and we'll be back for topic number 2.